Hello there, you're watching the economic data releases that are scheduled for Tuesday, June the 28th. Now, Brexit is still top of the agenda, the implications and the aftermath of such a huge decision and how Britain will go forward in terms of doing business with the EU. And there's an EU summit to watch out for with speeches from the European leaders such as Mario Draghi. So we might get some much needed clarification as to what's next and how the procedure will play out. Now, in the wake of the vote, the ECB President met privately with the Bank of England chief, Mark Carney. And as we understand it, the banking system is resilient in terms of capital and liquidity. There's a Bank of England Policy Committee meeting as well on Tuesday. So as far as we know, the Bank of England is ready to inject billions of pounds into Britain's financial system, potentially £250 billion. And Mark Carney did say that the market is well prepared for the event. Now, France as well, let's move on and talk about how this country will unveil their consumer confidence with June expectations set to come in at 97. Now, it's worth mentioning as well that the National Front leader, Marine Le Pen, she's also made it clear, her Brexit view clear, pledging to hold a French referendum if she emerges victorious in next year's presidential election. So it's this domino effect that we keep talking about. That's the real fear. Now, it's a big week for US data, especially considering how close we are to getting to a potential rate hike from the Fed. That would be in July if it did happen, although the Brexit could have taken that completely off the table. At least that's the market's view anyway. Now, the dollar did surge last week as investors fled the UK and Europe and poured into relatively safer US assets. Now, this in turn curbs demand for US exports by making products and services more expensive to sell abroad. And at the same time, it makes imports cheaper for US consumers. Now, that's a problem because it contains inflation and restrains wages as well, wage growth. All right, we've also got home price data as well coming in. We'll be watching the Case-Shiller home price index with April expectations set to come in at 0.6% for the month. Euro dollar will be in focus all day long. We're also going to be watching the sterling as well. More US data to come too. We've got the consumer confidence as well set to come in at 93.7. So there's still lots going on, even though we've had the Brexit, because it's the aftermath that we're all watching. And again, I did mention we've got the EU summit. We've also got the Bank of England too, so they're very much in focus. It's going to be a busy day. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.